Cancer, welcome to Ether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest, and flip and switch the roles if you need to. But don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. Just let it go. All right, we've got a very interesting... Whew. This is interesting. Okay, first card out, we have the casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So this is like the death card. This is a transformative death and rebirth. But it is a casket, so it may not be a rebirth. It's somebody else. So it's not you. But this is happening now. Someone is going out of your life, or you're ending a situation, or there's an end of a situation. But I feel it's, everything divinely orchestrated. So if this is an actual death of a friend, a family member, somebody close to you, or somebody you used to know, it's time. It's the time for them to leave. It's I wouldn't say it's for the best. It's part of the cycle. I feel like you may not have learned about this yet, but this is happening very soon. This is in your current energy. So this could be a bit of a shake up kind of a feeling. Whenever we lose somebody or we hear of somebody passing over, it's definitely, puts you in a interesting space of the memories. And we've got older man here dealing with a relationship with an older man. It could be this older man that's leaving or the end of the situation. So this older man could be, a father figure, or a mentor, or just somebody that you really cared about and loved. You may not have even seen this person for a while, but there could also be, it could be somebody of a similar age to this older man. So maybe you're going to a funeral in a short time, and there could be somebody you connect with there that's older. I kind of feel like it's this older man though that may be passing over. So we'll get into the tarot and expand on this shortly. We've got the dagger, fear, worries, and tense situations. So there could be something that comes out of this. I don't know, there could be people at a funeral that you don't really want to see, or that want to stab you on the back. There could be inheritance or something involved. Tense situations though. So I feel like it's all interconnected and related. I don't know, there could be some accusations made here. This could be somebody younger, and this older man is their father. And I don't know, there could be some accusations. This could be somebody who you once dated or saw, it could be someone you once had a close love and bond with, and there could be some accusations about, how things ended between the two of you that come back up. But we've got the camel, persevere, and you will overcome problems. So whatever these problems are, these tense situations, you are going to make it through. It may be a bit of a ride. It may be a little bit of you really having to rise above it. Above people's, it feels like people are in their emotions a lot here. And when people are acting out of fear, even you acting out of fear, it's going to bring out those dark sides of you. It could, something here, it feels like somebody's demons are coming out, somebody's skeletons. It could also be, information that gets revealed here that you didn't know about, that you're having to process. But somebody here is processing, and I feel like you're going to be around other people that are processing. So this is, I'm Cancerian, so this is also this is all news to me. This isn't happening yet for me in my life, and yet I know a lot of my energies in this reading, obviously. So yeah, I feel like you're about to get this news. And then we've got the flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. So I don't know, you could be in a situation, already in a love relationship, and you may not feel like you're getting adequate support through whatever is going on here that you're dealing with, because this is dealing with, possibly a death, and it's, it may be the first time you're going through something like this together, but it also, it more so resembles, disappointment in somebody that's connected to this whole situation that's going through it too, and these tense situations. So there could be a falling out with somebody connected to this person, that you didn't see that side of them ever. You're seeing a new side to somebody here. It's a disappointment. It's not necessarily an ending, but it feels like, yeah, you're really now you could be, that just went out of my mind. Disappointed, and it's like there's a lack of support, or it's more emotional support. There's something here where maybe somebody creates an additional issue that doesn't even need to be there. It's like somebody else becomes needy of you, and you're dealing with something heavy during this stage. You're dealing with something heavy, and then somebody makes a comment like, it's been all about you for so long, what about my needs? And it's like, man, this is a out of the ordinary, not out of the ordinary, but this is a one-off situation, and it takes time, and it's going to be a process, and you just, you need a little bit of grace period here, and somebody just wants to cut that short or something around it. I don't know. We've got pay attention to your work at the bottom of the deck with the desk. So this is important. And this could also be encouragement to not just pay attention to your work now, but it could be, the healthiest thing to focus on and help you process through what's going on here is don't let your work slip, because when you're going through emotional upheavals and things like that this could bring about, it's important that you still feel like you're making progress with your work and your goals and your dreams, and something is moving forward even if something else is rough in your life. Like, I feel like this is what's going to have you stay consistent, and consistency is I feel like that is something to constantly work on. Don't fall off the bandwagon, because then you could downward spiral with what's going on here. And then it could look like, you could have an experience of like everything's fallen apart. So keep focusing on your work. Your work is going to help you process through this period that's coming up. So, important. I feel like your work gives you some emotional stability, and it keeps you connected, and it keeps you on track. So, let yourself be with your feelings, let yourself, go through it. But this is where you can, your work is like where your individual, where you get to experience yourself outside of everybody else. Something you can pour yourself into that's healthy. It's not to be distracted, but to be in a different zone, to take yourself out of what's going on in the personal space. So yes, 10 of Swords. Oh, geez, it's an ending. It could be an ending with somebody that you had a falling out with. Really, like, which could be where the tense situations come up. Like you could get accusations like this person downward spiraled and went into drinking and drugs and heartbreak after you left them or something like that. And, you know, had you not done this, they could have still been here. Like those types of serious accusations. And obviously it's coming out of people's hurt and heartbreak. But yeah, this could even be somebody who stabbed you in the back, betrayed you, that you find out is leaving. And, you know, also in that case, if that is the situation here, this person could be getting hit heavy with the spell work they sent to you that's reversed and went back on them. That could have caused a death. And I know not everybody's on that scale of belief, but energy has to go somewhere, and if it bounced off you, it's highly likely gonna hit them back. So let's see. Now this could have been somebody elderly that you know has been in ill health, maybe for a while, but it still doesn't help when it's a sudden, you know, like you can see somebody on the decline for a while, or know someone's been on a bit of a decline, but still at the time I've just seen the Temperance card, so something's balancing out with this, like as in, you know, maybe this person's been in pain and so now they're not in pain. Even if their pain was heartbreak and disappointment, or, you know, the pain of guilt and regret, that's now gone, it's balanced out. You know, it's like their sins have been paid for. We all pay for our sins with death. So we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like you can't believe it when you hear this news. It's almost like maybe even somebody doesn't tell you straight away, and that could feel like a betrayal. Like you find out after the fact, you find out when the funeral's come and gone and you weren't even given the ability to go because you didn't know. This could be that you didn't know because, I mean, this could have been somebody you had blocked communication with, like maybe because you had that falling out and you had to protect your energy. But I feel like somebody's not going to tell you about this, and maybe you didn't know that they were on a decline and it's been that way for a while. You could have felt like this person had lied to you, or you just had no idea this was going on. And this would definitely feel like a betrayal to not find out that some situation has ended here. If it's not an actual death, it's definitely somebody's going out of your life and you're blocking them due to a lie or multiple lies and betrayal. So either this is already how things have transpired in this relationship and you've blocked them, and so, you know, when they pass on, you haven't you may not hear about it straight away, but you may feel like when you hear about it, you're like, you know, kind of shocked and stunned, like this can't be true. The Judgment in reverse, I feel like you've been falsely accused by this person. That's why I was getting like spell work being reversed, like something's hitting them heavy. They could have wanted you to be unalive, and now they're unalive. So yeah, this is judgment going back on them for falsely accusing you of something. Somebody could be falsely accusing you of killing a person, literally killing them, like you killed them before they were actually dead. Like you killed their spirit, or you know, broke their heart, or, you know, they died of heartbreak or something like this. But you didn't do anything to this person other than take yourself away and protect yourself from whatever they were accusing you of, which is why you know, the Page of Swords in reverse, it's, you may not have blocked them, but somebody you haven't spoken to in a long time or a while. So yeah, some false accusations here, either already happened or maybe coming out of this. We've got this older man, dealing with a relationship with an older man, and a Five of Pentacles here. So this false accusation, somebody could have taken their own life and left a note, and you could be in that, like, you could be in that note, which is why the accusations have come your way. Somebody could be saying that since you left them, everything went wrong for them. Somebody could have gone broke, felt completely, you know, alone and betrayed. And I'm not saying this to, you know, make you feel bad. But this person got left out in the cold, and I feel like that's how they treated you. And it's, you know, it's gone back. So there could be limited funds available for funeral expenses. Maybe this person was broke by the time things got the way they went. The Sun in reverse. Somebody's extremely unhappy. There is a lack of clarity too. Somebody could have been trying to uphold this image to a point where they couldn't anymore, and the pressure had them snap. So what's the Sun card? See, Ace of Cups. Yeah, broken heart. Well, not broken, but this person had no love in their life. Like their heart was closed off, and they couldn't decide. They didn't know how to come back into your life. Like, I feel like you took your love away from this person, and they didn't know what to choose about their life after that. They didn't, you know. Two of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in the upright. I feel like you're going to be in your feelings about, and not knowing how you feel about this, because you're feeling conflicted, because you did once care about this person deeply, and I feel like they falsely accused you. They did some terrible things, and you know, you've protected yourself. You've taken your energy away, your love away, and then to find out what's happened to them is going to leave you feel conflicted. But you know, you can't take on the responsibility. You could also be feeling like, okay, you know, this could be at a distance, and you might be thinking, well, it's, you know, I don't have the money, or you know, it's going to cost a lot of money to go there or show up for the funeral, which is really for the, I don't know, you know, it's to pay your respects, but you can do that from anywhere. It's mostly for the family and for the loved ones. And so you may be trying to choose whether or not you go and make the trip. And this could be where, you know, you also get falsely accused, like you never cared about them at all. Well, I think you did. I think you definitely did. But there may be not much point in making this trip, if you're even finding out in time to be able to make that choice. Maybe somebody takes this choice off you and doesn't allow you to go, or doesn't tell you in the time that you need to know. So you know, like feeling like that choice was taken off you. Maybe you're wanting to choose whether or not you travel to the gravesite, or to see a person, or to be with the family or friends. So yeah, you could feel like this person didn't have any love in their heart for you in the end. Okay, so we've got fear, worry, tense situations, because I feel like you are going. You are going, or you're trying to decide if you go because you feel like this will be a very tense situation. You don't, you know some of the people that would be there, and you don't know some of the people that would be there. You don't know what to expect because maybe things didn't end well. So we've got a 3 of Cups though. There's a celebration here. Celebration of life. The Fool. An adventure. Travel. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. The High Priestess. I feel like you're in this High Priestess energy. And High Priestess, the High Priestess here. I feel like you're a twin flame. Whether you're with this person or not. There's something you don't do things the same as everybody else. You don't follow, the same sets of rules. You do something a bit unorthodox. And that could be seen also as, like the way you live your life, your belief systems, your ascension. You don't, I don't feel like you're going to get sucked into this, these accusations and the people and what they're dealing with. I feel like you can clearly identify that they're in their feelings, they're in their emotions. Not take it on. It's still not nice to be on the receiving end of false accusations or a judgment. But I feel like there's something lifting, like maybe with this, if there was any curses sent your way, or even like if this is family and there was some sort of bloodline curse or hex put on your family, I feel like you can feel this weight lifted. I know that sounds terrible. It's not to speak ill of the dead or anything like that. It's like something is renewed though. It's like something died with this person that is lifted now and renewed. And you're tapping in with prayer and with guidance to this. You're ascending even more, and you're already a high priestess. There's something new happening here. Now, if this is somebody going out of your life, not by death, but there's an ending with a betrayal, and you withdraw and you cut that communication tie due to the accusations. If this is something about to happen and it's not a casket death, it's a death of a relationship due to false accusations, I feel like you go through this like, oh, did they ever love me, period. And you go through this change of a living situation, which could have you feel with this betrayal, left out in the cold and in a bit of a struggling situation here. You could be like this could blindside you, sideswipe you, and really have you go, oh my God, I didn't see it coming, and did I even know this person at all? Did they ever love me? Was I in love with potential? And that is a tough pill to swallow when you've known a person for whatever amount of time, and you find out something major about them that has you think you didn't know them at all. And so who did you love? Did you love the real them, or did you just love the person? Obviously you loved the person you saw them as and that you knew them as and that what you believed they were. So there's this renewed energy here. There's actually a breakthrough and a celebration. And I feel like it's something is lifted off you, whether it's through death or through an ending of a relationship. It is either way. You've got this new adventure, this new journey coming out of it. There could be an inheritance here, which is as sad as it is to see somebody go. This could completely renew your ability to prosper, this abundance coming in, this like, oh, you know, that could be a weight that's lifting financially too. Not that there's any finances in here coming out, but there's something about you moving in this new direction, this new future, this Three of Pentacles. It could mean you could literally come into an amount of money that means you don't need to work anymore. So you can simply focus on your spiritual practice, on, you know, like you could go through a period of time where you're like, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to go to do some retreats, I'm going to read those books I never had time to do all those things I was waiting for a time in my life that I could get to, but I had work. And here I don't see, I don't know, you could just be catching up with people that knew them. We've got a Tower in the reverse here, so there's you're it's like going from this Five of Pentacles. I don't even know if this is you in this Five of Pentacles. If it's an ending of a relationship, it could have you feel out in the cold. But I feel like this could have been this older man that was like, this is where they got to. But given the timeline, this is kind of coming afterwards. So it's like this love spilled out over the grounds. It wasn't overflowing anymore. It was just poured out like there was, you know, a waste. But now you've got this new direction, and so this veil is lifted. And you could find out something has been holding you back that you didn't even realize was there. You were it was blinded from your view. So this is nice. Like, you could even be communicating with them spiritually now. So the fear, worries, and tense situations could be this renewed side of you where you could be on your own again. If you were in a relationship that's now ended, this could be being out there on your own. And it may be scary in the beginning, and you're going through these, you know, feelings, these choices, these, what do I do? Where do I live? Where should I go? And then you just turn that into an experience. You turn that into an adventure. I feel like here you're like meeting your soul tribe, your people that you really connect with, people on the same level as you, which you may not have had around you previously. But there's a real celebration here. And I feel like that is what's alleviating this tense situation that you dealt with on this previous timeline. Could be to do with money. Got a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be worried about how you're going to get through the next year on one income. You could have started something new. You could have started a new business and it hasn't fully, you know, started flourishing yet. And so you're really having to trust in the divine. It could be something, you know, outside of the societal norms. It could be something in a spiritual community, something like that. And this could be where you have to really, really trust in the divine to take care of you, because maybe the tense situations is feeling like you might run out of money or something like that. Money to travel, money to live your life, to be social, to be able to go out with friends, to be able to have a little bit of buffer, a little bit extra. So there's a problem that you need to persevere through, and you're going to feel like quitting and going and doing something else. You're really in the thick of it here, where there's a lot of pressure, I feel like, on your income, on making something work. And so you could be thinking about scaling back and doing something else, or you may feel like you're not going to have a choice. You don't want to like let your funds run too low, where, you know, you've got a lack of choices to make a change. Let's see, clarify this. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. but there we go. The Chariot, your energy, you're going to have a victory. You do need to persevere. Right when you're feeling like quitting, something is not working, and you're not going to overcome this hurdle in any short time soon, or something just keeps popping up, and it feels like you feel like you're on the right path, but it's not paying off. And you're thinking, I'm gonna need to like scale this back. Maybe it's a new business or a project, and because this is gonna take a couple of years, and I don't have a couple of years worth of funding to get me through till that time. So then though, if you persist with this Chariot, I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough. You're going to have a victory. You 100% you are, but it's stressful, but you are super creative. You are in this, like, you're birthing something new here, and it is going to pay off. It is going to pay off. So yeah, there's something you started or starting shortly, or you've already started it and you're still creating it, you're still building it, and the money's not there yet. And you may have invested a lot in it. This could not be, this Ten of Pentacles could be that there's a lot of money going out towards something. Even could be a trip, could be travel, paying for something. It may be in advance even. It's something you're going to go and do with friends, something you're going to enjoy, but it feels like a lot of money going out and not a lot of money coming in during this time. But just trust in spirit, and right when you feel like you want to quit, you're going to have this breakthrough, but it will be feeling a bit stressful, definitely a bit stressful. You don't ever get to a point where you want to quit on your problems if you're not stressed about them. Like, you just, you may have a way of not feeling, seeing it as stress, but certainly, like, you've persevered to the point where you're like, it's not working. Well, it's going to work. It's definitely going to work here. So clarify this. Yeah, you're pulling your power back. So I feel like this is a way of thinking. You may be thinking about your circumstances, your living situation, what's going on around you. But here, just when you want to quit, I feel like you're going to persevere through. It's like you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, or it seems so far off in the distance, but then you're like, no, you know what, I'm still going to keep pushing. You get on that Chariot, you're like, I am going to have a victory. And in doing that and changing this mindset, or you get some small like reassurance come through, some sort of breakthrough here, you pull your power back and you get back on the horse, literally. So this is just maybe you wavered for a little time. Something is taking a while, but you really do love what you're doing. You love it, but it could be like, is this ever gonna pay? And I feel like that's just an annoying part of it. Like, you would love to just do it anyway, even if that wasn't paying, but you had some other sort of financial support, it seems. Like, you don't want to have to turn a passion project into a business necessarily, but for you to put the time into it that you are. It's, and maybe what you do is you actually quit on the outcome, quit on needing it to be a certain way, and quit on a certain type of thinking. So like, you stop putting the pressure on it, and when you stop putting the pressure on it and you find a way to manage things differently, and you're like, okay, I want this project to be somewhere one day. I want to be reassured that it's working, that it's helping, that it's benefiting in some way, but I love it anyway, and it doesn't need to make me money, but maybe you quit on a certain type of thinking and go, okay, I'm taking the pressure off it needing to be some sort of financial business, and I'm going to readjust my schedule and find a way to just have this something I love and not put that pressure on. And as soon as you do that, you take this power back to yourself, and then the victory, the breakthrough, it happens there. It's like maybe you want to quit on needing to get some sort of confirmation that something's working. It's like, I feel like as soon as you kind of quit some sort of thing that it's like a self-imposed problem, all of a sudden, like, you get this new love back for what you do as well, really. And this could also be quitting on this thought and this feeling from whatever's been like hanging on from this ending, either this death or this breakup, this ending here. You could still be holding on to some things here, and you finally let that go. Clarify the Chariot with the Devil in reverse. Ooh, Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like I don't feel like this is a person. I feel like this is a it's like you've been emotionally manipulating yourself. How do I want to say that differently? It's like something that you've been internally holding on to, that you quit on. There could also be, I mean, if this is an actual person for you, it's like there's this Knight of Cups in reverse that, you know, they have been emotionally manipulative. This was a love relationship. You pulled your power back from this person, this situation, and you've had a victory ever since. You quit on this person, or they quit on you. I mean, you quit on being treated badly by a karmic, emotionally manipulative, immature young person. This person could have been sending attacks, emotional attacks, and maybe they finally stop. But this person's toxic. It's like you're not going to have anything to do with toxic relationships. Never again. I feel like there was a decision you made a long time ago, but here's an opportunity for someone to try it again, and you just like see the signs quickly, and it's no. It's a no. I mean, it's a no as soon as they speak badly. It's a no as soon as they falsely accuse you or guilt trip you or don't open the door for you. It's like you see small signs of that type of thing so quickly and so easily now that it's like, no, not even going to entertain anybody of that caliber ever again. So 4 of Wands, it's like this person could come forward. Somebody from your past could come forward and try to like propose, give you a ring. I just think you're protected from, I feel like spirit protects you from all of this stuff. You are going, this person just wants to come in because you've got stability here. You've got a happy family, happy stability, you know, a safe, you know, strong foundation that you've built for yourself. And you're not going to have anybody come into that space with their toxic mess. No, it's not going to happen. So this disappointment in a friend or lover with the Magician in reverse, somebody here is going to be manipulative, or you find out they have been manipulative. I feel like you can notice these things quite clearly now. But hey, they seem to get better and better at it, some people. Somebody could have been manipulating This could be the same Knight of Cups in reverse or somebody different, but there's a Three of Pentacles here. Somebody could have been manipulating or trying to manipulate your work, your business, what you do. But you've got this strength. You're so much stronger than them, and you've got this confidence that keeps you going. You're still moving forward. Somebody could have been trying to send you spell work to manipulate your finances, to try and make it hard for you, to try and have it so that you don't succeed, you don't find stability, you don't make progress. But I feel like you've isolated yourself from these energies, and you're in the star energy anyway. You've given yourself this cup, this love. Got the Hermit in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the star energy. This is, you have isolated yourself from these types of people, these Kings of Wands in reverse, that, you know, they're lazy, they don't work. Got the Emperor in reverse as well here. See, they just want to come in and take your stability. They see you doing well, they see your happiness, they see you living your dreams, and they want to come in, be manipulative, and get involved in this. You're you don't entertain it. You isolate yourself from their energies. I think you already have. But this is in your future position. So these two are gonna make another run at you in this Magician in reverse way, this manipulative way. They're gonna try and take a run at you with regards to what you're doing for work. So what you could be getting a lot of attention in the public eye. You could be doing something online. They could be stalking you on social media. Whatever you put online, these two are all over it, trying to, and then they like, oh, she or he is doing really great, Cancer's doing great, I want a piece of her or his hard work. So they're trying to come in with this fake confidence, but you're so much stronger than them. You have just pushed forward, no, regardless of these people trying to manipulate the situation. You're pushing forward, you're having this victory. You are in star energy out here. But yeah, you could find out that no matter how hard you've been trying, somebody's been telling you one thing, and behind your back they've been bashing you, manipulating, abusing their position of power or authority over you, or what they feel they had. But I feel like, you know, they needed you more than you ever needed them. You've got this strength about you that it's unshakable, and you just keep persisting forwards. And whenever these people show up, you just isolate yourself from them, isolate them from you. You know that you've got, you know, no business in trying to change them, and they won't change anyway. So you just pull your power back. You're pulling your power back from that situation. You're just pouring into yourself here with self-love, and that is what is having you just keep on shining, living the dream. You're absolutely living the dream here. Total stability, total happiness. I like it. I like it for you. All right, let's get you an oracle card. Cancer, geez, there's a lot going on here, but you know, you don't let it get you down. You just take it as it comes. You transform, transmute this energy, and you stay high vibing, and you stay pushing forward no matter who shows up or who you need to be around. Like, you're on that chariot, you push forward. You get, just as we all, you know, anybody does, we have those knocks and falls and those hard times, but look, you just get back on that chariot, pull your energy back, your power back, and you just keep charging forward. You're just charging forward, and you have the happy ending of being in the star energy with the stability, the celebration, this happy home, you've got this wall of protection around you, whether it's with your family, your partner, or just within yourself with your spirit guides. You are you stay high vibing in this mode. So, you know, you have pulled through this whole experience, this whole reading with this beginning over here, this start. It's like this can shake your stability a little bit here in the beginning, but you just get back up and keep going. You find a way every time. You find a way forward. So nice. Step into the unknown. That is so in line with the Fool card here. Stepping into the unknown, just taking a leap of faith. At the bottom of the deck, we've got break addiction. So there could be, it's in the reverse though. It could be an addiction to, I don't know. My addiction I need to break is I smoke. So it could be something like that. It could be a way of thinking. Only you will know. It could be eating badly, some bad habits, something like that. Or maybe you've recently broken an addiction because it was in the reverse. But I didn't mean for any of these cards to be in the reverse. So just take it if it resonates. So step into the unknown. Ooh. Now, with breaking an addiction, this could be what's ending here. You could be breaking this addiction. It could be something you're like stepping into the new year. That's going to go. I'm not doing that anymore. And you could have been falsely accusing yourself for reasons why you kept that habit going. Like, oh, I was emotionally needing it during a period of time or whatever, and then it just continued. So I don't think that's going to be the case here. But yeah, it could be breaking an addiction that's ending and got a situation that's going out of your life. So it may not be as heavy as a death in the family or something, but however it is for you. Okay. That's not the right page. All right, let me start that again. Step into the unknown. How did I even get that page? I don't know what I was looking at. Step into the unknown. It's time for you to trust your inner calling. This could relate to starting a new business, starting a family, or doing a course of study that you have been putting off for years. You may feel like you are ready to move to another city or country, or simply to travel to a particular place. It is all in the cards here, all of the above. Whether it's the possibility of a romantic relationship, a new type of friendship, or an innovative venture, there are higher forces propelling you forward. The opportunities being presented to you are part of your growth and are connected to you fulfilling an important aspect of your life purpose. Be attentive to small details because your real transformation might come in surprising ways from unexpected sources. Be flexible about doing new things in a new way with an open mind. While discernment is necessary, look for signs that show you that you are on the right track. Trust that you are being guided. The action. Take positive action to do something new and courageous within 48 hours. Ooh. The action could be small, but making a phone call, like making a phone call. Or it could be large, like buying a ticket to travel overseas. Whatever it is, take daily steps towards your inner calling while being aware of your intuitive guidance. Only do things or work with people when you have the right feeling. By taking regular actions, you will build a momentum cycle, which will give you more confidence to keep going. See, I feel like you are starting something new here. And it could be in a spiritual or healing kind of a practice or a therapy, but if it isn't, you're certainly being intuitively guided towards what you're doing newly and it's a little unorthodox. It's out of the ordinary. It's not what everyone else is doing. You're doing something different here. But with all new things, it becomes the challenges. So there'll be times you want to quit, but you don't quit because you love it and you're going to make it work. You've got that perseverance. You are stepping into the unknown with this. And, you know, and then you're coming up with, like, you know, there's always people coming in trying to, like, add their piece or take their piece and manipulate you along the way. But you're overcoming all of it. Your last two cards are this happy ending. You will find your stability. You are living the dream here. Absolutely living the dream. So this is so good, Cancer. This is your reading today. I hope the messages are helpful. I hope this resonates for you, because although there's some shakiness at the beginning, like, what a great ending. Like, what you end up doing and transforming, like, this is amazing. So if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community and this channel to grow. And I'll be back in 4 or 5 days time. There may be a day of travel for me on the 22nd, which may or may not push us back a day, but keep your notification bell switched on so you get the updates when the next reading drops. And look after you until we talk again. Bye for now.